brother's bit on the side because the main show is literally over the hill. I'm going to talk to you street now because in the end I wouldn't murk with your brother. I just think people in here are just gassed up. Do you know what I mean? No. Nobody knows what you mean. Obviously, we've learned that Aden is the spokesperson for a generation, but what other cock jokes have we noticed? I know this lot are have been arguing, but even when they're left alone, they can't agree with themselves. Alex admits to a series of grisly unsolved murders in the Northumberland area.
Harry, I was responsible for people's lives.
She most certainly was. And I'm sad to say one of her victims was a light entertainment favourite. So sad.
Rolf Harris is dead?
What? What do you think it was that initially attracted Aden to Rebecca? Her eyes, her smile, her figure, her footwear?
The first time I met her, carrying her across the sand in her Gianmarco Lorenzi, like, really nice shoes, because she didn't want to fuck them up.
They were beautiful! Other shoe manufacturers are available. On tonight's panel, we have a set of 80s/90s children's telly swingers who don't do duvets. It's Trev and Simon! Competition from Jonty Stern and Carol Vincent to win Big Brother 8. It's Brian Bello! And finally, the lovely lady Aden wants to, in his words and not mine, do Thomas the Tank Engine with. It's only Rebecca! It all went off in the house when Rebecca left last night. She left a few bombs behind her, and her departure seemed to make Aden go even more urban. Let's remind ourselves.
I can't help but be me. Genuinity is all I be. ADE on a mic daily, grind daily, cannot test me.
ADE, I love my girl, she's daily. REB, ECK, AH, that's Rebecca, you don't know how I play.
I love you, Rebecca, I love you.
Oh. In it, though, ABC, DBA, KFG, KFC. Are you murking me?
Oh, my God.
Good, you better not be, you better not be. Seriously, OMG. Seriously, though, is amateur rapping the only way to survive heartbreak, do we think? Is that the way to go? What do we think, guys? Nothing. Not a peep. We don't have an answer to that. Trev and Simon, you'll have a thought.
Well, I don't know. Was it rapping? He just learned the alphabet. That's it.
It's all
spelling.
about... it's good that he's very in genuinity.
Genuinity,
yeah.
It's good that he's
He's no rapper.
Anyway.
Let's be honest. He's hardly dappy, is he?
No,
How do you... Wow, that's harsh.
He's more like nappy, isn't he? Really?
Yeah, nappy.
How do you think
he's a big crybaby. Look what you've done to him. He's a big crybaby.
There's so many tears. Cry me a river. How do you think he's going to cope over the next few days now Rebecca's gone?
He's not. He's a ruined lad. I hope you're going to marry him. When he comes out, you're under such pressure. I mean, that poor kid, he's heartbroken.
That's if he survives.
Devastated.
I'm a bit worried about the flooding incident. He's crying so much, I think the whole house is going to flood.
And
I know what he's going to do. He's going to screw up his eyes and look at Alex through his screwed-up eyes and imagine that she's a really ugly Rebecca.
Yeah.
Through a kaleidoscope. Brian, how do you think he might find comfort in someone else's arms?
Do you know what? I think the fact is, in a moment, he went in there as the player, didn't he? So I think he saw you as the easiest one to almost get with. No, not in the fact that she was easiest, but I think that you enjoyed his banter more than Louise wanted to enjoy his banter. Louise wasn't having a bar of him, and you was literally listening to him, weren't you? Really,
in between sobs. Rebecca, you said in your message to the House that you thought he should stick with Harry. Why Harry?
I've changed my mind now.
Right, OK, good. Fickle. Why not? So why Harry initially?
Fickle never. She's not fickle. I told you, Miss
I will not have that, no. So why Harry initially?
Well, initially, because I thought it took a lot of guts for him to tell me that he nominated me. and
Sweet.
he apologised for that, and I respected that.
And why not now?
Because he said Ardenne's going to come out and be expecting me to be there, and he's going to be very shocked because I won't.
Oh, but you think you will? You will be there.
I will definitely be
Definitely be there. Do you think it's fair, audience, that Big Brother are playing out these messages? So now Rebecca's gone, they're playing it out, so she's not really there to kind of take the brunt of what happens. What do we think about that? I know on the front row you'll have something. You've always got something to say on the front row. Because it's kind of caused ructions, hasn't it? And she's not there.
That's what makes the Big Brother, to allow the
You think
panel...
it's good?
Yeah,
Send ripples.
That's the way. To actually stimulate the whole contestants.
You were stimulating all of the contestants, apparently, Rebecca.
And
That's quite impressive.
bed.
Do you wish you were in there now you told everybody how you really feel? No.
I do, just because I think it's unfair that he's dealing with it on his own.
So this is the first... Oh, trying to grab the stick like that. Yes, indeed, you can talk.
That was just you being yourself, and that's, like I said again, that's what makes the actual real Big Brother. Everybody else are not genuine, but you...
So what does everybody else think? So that's the first time that the message has sort of been used properly to kind of really send ripples, to really tell people how they feel. Do you think that was the best thing to do? To kind of...
I think that with Rebecca saying what she said last night, I think she's sort of... Aidan's almost he's almost been isolated now because
she picked him out as the favourite. So.
Yeah, and then she's only, she's just talked about, how Harry and Maisie are the only good ones, and the others.
And the rest.
Exactly.
Just write them off. Just write them off. Yeah, because you did single out Anton as well in your message, quite famously. What exactly gives him snake-like qualities?
I knew he'd nominated me,
Yeah.
and he knew how much Ardennes felt for me, and I felt that if he was a good friend to him, he wouldn't have done that to me, because potentially Ardennes would have lost somebody that he cared for.
And can he also, kind of undo his jaw and swallow a whole baby like a snake? Or is that just...
I've heard he can.
I've heard
Not yet seen it.
Yeah, and just swallow a whole egg and it gets stuck in his throat. Well, anyway, let's see how he reacted to your slightly harsh words.
She is the devil. And you know she's the devil as well. That's why you put her in here.
To be honest, I thought he took it quite well.
Can we just check?
6.
Yeah, definitely horns.
It's there, the number of the
Horns.
beast.
The number of the beast is in her head.
How do you feel about that? That was... he didn't mince his words there.
Well, at least he started to have an opinion.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Do you think he's come out of his shell since you've gone?
Oh, yes, definitely, because he's got his boy back now, hasn't he?
Oh.
So he's happy.
You were standing in the way.
I
You were standing in the way.
was.
So do you think if he carries on this way, he's going to avoid nominations? Are people going to like that? What do we think? What do you think, lady up here? No opinion what? I hate him. Everybody's just like, I'm not saying a word. What do we think? Do you think, Brian, if he's going to be a bigger character now and sort of be a bit more outspoken, do you think he'll stay in, or do you think that'll be a kind of hinder him?
Anton's only outspoken in the diary room or in a corner. He's not
Yeah.
outspoken to the rest of the group. That's what annoys me.
So you think it's sly?
Well, it is sly, really, because he only says it to certain people. He doesn't put himself out there, really. And I think...
There's a gentleman here going, yes, now he wants to speak. Yes, what he said.
Well, yeah.
He's playing a very clever game, because what he's basically doing is, like, making sure he's not getting nominated by the group, but he's in the diary room bitching and saying all these things about everybody
only
else.
we see
he's
that.
not got the balls to say in front of the actual people.
OK, so you think he's actually being a bit of a coward in the house?
Very snaky.
Staying safe in the house. OK.
Snaky.
He's snaky. He's like a little serpent. Rebecca thinks that Maisie, you think Maisie's going to do the long haul, be in there for duration. What do you think, Brian?
I really like Maisie. I think she's my top girl now, to be fair.
Top gal, OK.
Yeah. Well, there was
She can have
Louise.
both curly hair and straight hair,
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
quite an amazing feat.
It is. Well, do you know, the thing is, initially, Louise was my hottie, but Louise has no banter. And I want banter.
We need banter.
We
It's
need
all
banter
about
from
the
a woman in that house. So I want Maisie to be there in the end, at the last final day.
The final few days. OK, well, that's what our panel think and what our audience think. But tell us what you think and what the word on your particular street is, apart from slow or give way and all that stuff. Here's how. It's all here. After the break, Trev and Simon will be running amok in the bungalow. Don't go away. Staggering around around trying to make sense of what just happened, like a confused moose after a collision with an ice cream van. Some bad news. Over the break, Trev and Simon got out. We've only got one security dog, as you know. Oh, but I've just had a message to say they've been found up the hill. Trev and Simon, what the hell are you doing up there?
Right. Well, any minute now, we're actually going to go into the Big Brother house, well, into the camera runs. But here we are now in the heart of Big Brother. This is John. He's one of the Big Brother bosses. Hi.
Hello.
OK, and tell me what's going on here. There was a man there who was talking to himself. What's he doing?
He's following the housemates there, wanting to get in the dining room to speak to Big Brother at the moment, the housemates. There's an outside. That's that noise you can hear.
All right, and there's a lot of screens here, and there's a toilet. We don't see that on the live feed, do we? So what's going on there? So, do you watch them in the toilet?
We always watch the toilets. There's 3 toilets. We watch them all.
Trev, can we go into the house? Who's this? Can we go into the house?
This is John. He's one of the producers.
Can we go into the house now? Can we go into the house, please?
This is
meant
the
to be
Big
going into
Brother
the
live
house.
gallery, you see. This
Yeah,
is
but
the
no,
heart. This is the
who's interested in the
important
gallery?
part.
Let's go into the house.
John, I'm sorry about that. I
house.
realise you're doing a professional job here, unlike Simon. But we'll come back to you.
No disrespect. No disrespect. I just want to go into the house. That's all.
Thank you for doing a professional job, everybody. Simon, that was really rude. So what we're going to do now...
Are we going into the house now?
Yes. We're going to move into... We're going out of the live gallery now, and we're moving into the...
We are going into the Big Brother house!
We are. Now, this is the sort of Big Brother sort of concrete portable cabin area. In this one, this is where the live director will be sat.
It's just a porter cabin.
No, well, that's where the show's directed from.
Okay,
it's not just it's a portable cabin. Oh, sorry,
a portable,
that's the director
sorry, a portable cabin. Other portable cabins are available.
The signs there are for the ladies and the gents. And the
it's toilets, Trev. It's toilets.
Important. People have to go to the toilet even on Big Brother.
Well, we don't see them, do we? Apart from the perverts in that gallery.
Well,
they get to see all the toilet action.
They have now.
The sound guys told me they've collected a tape of everyone's trumps.
Nice.
What's this?
This is now these signs, as you can see, point to all the various areas.
Manchester lighting. And if we turn it around here...
This is the reality. So reality's that way, along with the kitchen.
This is the clips. I wanted Trev to change it to chips, but he won't. So there. Let's get into the house, Trev.
Okay, right. We've got to go into the house now. That's this.
Okay.
That's
the
this
house
way.
is just here.
So these are some more bit of scaffolding. They're very important Big Brother scaffolding.
No one's interested. They just want to get
Big Brother
into
cables
the house.
over there, and of course we're walking on the Big Brother concrete area still. Now we're approaching.
This is where Rebecca has walked. She's walked on this concrete.
That's right.
Here we are.
Now,
Is this house? Can we go in?
I've got to tell you a few things. It will be really, really quiet. So whisper and no, really, really quiet. Whisper and no tapping on the glass.
No tapping on the glass. No, I've heard about that because it's like an aquarium, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you tap on the glass, you know how it hurts the fish.
Yeah.
It hurts the contestants, doesn't it? If we tap on the glass.
Well, the danger is that one of the housemates will float to the top and the others will eat him.
Let's get in.
Okay, right.
No tapping.
So keep your voices down now. We've got to be very quiet because we're actually going into the heart of the house. As you can see, it's getting dark.
Very
quiet. Very dangerous.
It's like a really bad ride at Alton Towers.
That's right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head for one of the windows. So if we can come over here.
Apparently we've got some people here. Shh. Trev, can you see? Can you see? There's some Big Brother people. Look, there they are. There they are.
Have we got any nuts to feed them?
No, that's them in their natural habitat.
Have we got any bits of meat to throw them?
No, they don't eat meat. Heaven eats anything.
What we'd have to do is to be very quiet and not make any gestures.
I can see... Oh, Trev, he's so cheap. I can see Tom. You know, the one who looks like a cross between Mika and Seinfeld. Shh. Trev, stop.
I said we should press our willies against the
No,
glass.
none of that.
Should we do?
No, don't be so rude. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's weird being up this close. It makes you feel like a pervert. Actually, Trev, you look a bit like a pervert between those glasses.
Don't tap on the glass.
They looked around. Look, maybe we've got one who's coming over. They're looking. Bail out. They're looking. Bail out.
Sorry,
we've got to bail out.
I'm sorry. We've really
Can we get to another window?
It may be. I'm lost.
I'm going to look through this window.
In the Big Brother. Simon.
I'm looking through this
may
window.
End up in there. Okay, Alice, sorry. You take over now because...
Alice, you take over. We're going to look in the back.
Simon's going in the house. Maisie saw me. I saw her eyebrows up close.
We're never coming back on this programme ever again.
Too true. Sorry does not do it. After the break, I'll be telling Rebecca what people said about her, well, some of it, and generally assessing their genuinity. But now, here's some unseen footage found in a skip, glued together in a slapdash fashion by Christian and Jonty, the baby man.
Hello, and in many ways, welcome to Big Brother's Unseen Scene, the show that's catching on quicker than fast text. Should we get on with it then? Well, as George Bush said, well, we're here now. Sing along if you know it at home.
He's looking at the things you never normally see when you're watching Big Brother on your pretty Lily B. He's gonna talk about the man, it will be funny. It's Big Brother Unseen Scene with your host, Mr.
Coming up on tonight's show, Faye reacts badly to copper share price dive.
Told me to repair my skin.
TV's headiest love affair intensifies.
You look like a bag of shit.
Thanks. For less on that, press red now. Jay, can you get that angry wasp out of your trousers? Thanks, just it was putting me off. Don't do that, Jonty. Joining me as ever in the studio is my very own Jonty. I'll keep him here because I get a grant. So Jonty, what caught your eye in the house this week? Chat to you later anyway. Has anyone seen Tashi?
Hi!
No? Well, not to worry, I'm sure she'll turn up.
Hi!
Tashi, shh, keep the noise down. You're going to wake Harry. Aww. I wonder what he's dreaming about. I see. Oh look, Jay's asleep too. I wonder what he's dreaming about. Isn't it a pain when all your best clothes are in the wash?
Is it, I was going to say trust, yeah.
Oh, we're back. Pop them out. It's never supposed to be like this. All right, how's your career going? Let's pair these up. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but I think it should stop. Kelly Osbourne looks like she could use a holiday. It's lunchtime in the Big Brother house, but could you tell the people at the next table to keep the noise down a bit? If Bet Lynch went skateboarding, I wonder what she'd look like. On Wednesday, what's that, Jonty? Yeah, oh no, it's fine, that's fine. God, Jonty, just because you got down to the last 7 for Dictionary Corner, you think you're Greg Dyke. Camera angle's fine. Let's have this week's puzzle.
Puzzle!
Aden, could you summarise the plot of Jane Eyre for us? Great, that'll save sitting through it. Where are you off to, Aden?
I'm gonna have a piss.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week on Big Brother's Unseen Scene. Jonty, could you get me one-armed Sue on the phone? She's going to give me a lift home. Tell her I'll drive this time. Do you? Okay, thanks. I'll do it later. Go on, you do the, and I'll do the.
This is Bit on the side, lurching around Big Brother, disorientated like a randy short-sighted owl trying to make sweet love to a parking meter. We've all been there. After its runaway success last week, it's time again for...
Guess Who?
That is right. Guess whom? No copyright issues there. In your face, MB Games. This week's contestant is Rebecca, everyone. What did you do in your first moments out? Did you go? Is there something you really wanted to do when you first got out of the house? Did you go have a special meal or see someone?
No, I just wanted to speak to my sister and find out everything
that's nice. I'm guessing after watching tonight's show, you might have a few choice opinions to express about your ex-housemates. Hold fire. Well, here's your chance, because I'm going to use some of my very best voices, which are pretty bad, to read you things that the other housemates have said, and all you have to do is guess who said them. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. I'm going to go for a kind of Aussie Kiwi vibe with this one. Let's see if I can achieve that. Okay. I think she's normal. I don't think she's a bit bad, to be honest. I think we've got a lot in common and stuff, and she seems really nice. It was a bit Danny Minogue. I was quite impressed with that. Yeah. I thought it was quite good. So who do you think might have said that? That was quite positive.
Yeah. Ooh, possibly Louise. Okay, at the beginning.
Okay, what happened towards the end?
I don't know what happened, but at the beginning she was really nice. How recent are these comments?
I couldn't possibly say, Rebecca, because I don't know. So I'm going to say in the past year. So, yeah, you're going to go Louise. OK, let's see if you're right.
I think she's normal. I don't think she's a bit mad, to be honest. I think we've got a lot in common and stuff, and she just seems really nice. She's kind of like got my sense of humour, my kind of personality, which is very like a real person, really.
Very good. Very well guessed. So, what was it like? How did you get on with Louise? What did you think?
I really just realised she's got an accent.
Yeah, she's regional. An extra point for that.
Well, she didn't say much, really.
Did you think that was the accent I was doing? You were like, wait a minute, she's Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you, at the beginning you got on better, you think?
Well, only because neither of us were going to join in with the handstands and stuff that were happening on the first night.
You weren't a big fan of the handstands, were you?
No.
That really got your goat. Crikey. So, do you think Louise will get it on with anyone in the house? Like, bow, chicka, wow, wow,
I think she's got a boyfriend. You think? Yeah, I think she's pretending she's single, but I think she's got a boyfriend.
That's a bit harsh. I'd be really happy if I was that boyfriend. OK, here's another one for you. I'm going to go for New York Gangster. I don't like her. I don't get on with her. I think she creates trouble in the house. That was pretty good. Wow, I'm wowing myself. Yeah. Stop. Who do you think might have said that?
Harry.
Why Harry?
I think that before he got to know me, his opinion of me was that I was stirring things up a bit too much because everyone was quite happy with everybody not having an opinion, whereas you
caused ructions. OK, let's see if you're right.
I don't like her. I don't get on with her. I think she creates trouble in the house. She's a bit two-faced, and I feel sorry for Aden in the fact that she is leading him on quite a lot.
It's like this game is pointless. So, are you a bit mad that you sort of told Aden to stick with Harry then?
Well, no, because I think that me and Harry had a bust-up, didn't speak at all, and then once he did get to know the real me, I think he changed his opinion of me.
Do you think he'll get nominated?
Possibly not.
I think he might go under the radar a bit. A bit that nice guy vibe.
He's got some really, really funny one-liners.
Do you think he's a winner, though?
No.
No. No, absolutely not. Cast that from your mind. OK, here's quote 3. I'm going to go for Cockney Grandma. I liked her vulnerability when she was crying when she came down the stairs, which showed she was a nice girl, a sweet girl. I loved her outfit. Not my grandma, got to make that clear. OK, who do you think that could be? Likes the outfit? You're a sweet girl?
I thought Alex, but then I don't think
she knows the words crying or sweet. Yeah, they're all...
vulnerability. Possibly Tashi.
OK.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Tashi.
I liked her vulnerability when she was crying when she came down the stairs, which showed that she was like a nice girl and sweet girl. I loved her outfit, everything.
Ooh. We just gave you a little lemon to suck there in between, like, oh, are you surprised? Are you surprised at that one?
No, because at the beginning she was really, really nice until the stones.
OK, well, finally, last one. I'm going to go for, I don't know, let's see what comes out. It's like living with a vampire that you really like. I think it was a bit Scottish, but I don't know. OK, which one could that be? It's like living with a vampire that you quite like. Who would say that?
Possibly...
It's a bit weird, that's a clue. Who would say something a bit
Mark.
weird? Oh, Mark, let's see if you're right.
Yeah.
It's like living with a vampire you really like. Imagine you live with a vampire that you really, really liked. Like, you got on really well with this vampire, but you know that if that vampire gets angry, it's going to bite your neck.
Absolute worst analogy ever. But what did you make of Mark?
He's hilarious. He's great.
A bit kooky, isn't he? Comes up with some crazy,
even though he
shit.
nominated me, and even though he explained he nominated me, I've got no bad feelings
Rebecca,
towards
I
him.
don't think he knows what's going on. I wouldn't worry about it. Well, one person we know who's going to miss you a lot is Aden. So grab a tissue. Here's his side of the story. Put to overly dramatic music.
We're close. This is the only way I'm going to describe it. We're very close. like to take her on a few dates and see where it leads to.
I can't even look at a picture of her, man. What is it?
Sorry. She's got fire in her belly and she's so gorgeous and beautiful and sexy. Don't know what you got.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me the chance to meet someone like that.
I don't think I've cried that much since the last time I watched Titanic. Well, last night, a certain lady didn't leave the Big Brother house, so let's talk about Josephine Amu, or Heaven, as she's familiarly known. If only to amuse Rebecca, let's chat about her. She was very, very quick to comfort Eden last night when you left, Rebecca. Let's have a little look.
This poor guy's been crying his eyes out.
I know that, but I shouldn't offend him because by saying the truth.
Just did.
By saying the truth.
You just did.
He doesn't want to hear it. You know what? I don't mean to offend
That's
you.
all I'm gonna say.
You offended me earlier on when I was going to hug you. You were like,
I said to you,
later.
I want to talk to Rebecca.
Give me a hug.
Oh, what a crinkly hug. That was so crispy. How do you feel seeing that?
I told him to do that.
Oh, did you? You told him to gravitate towards Heaven?
I told him to forget what people had said about me and to remember that none of it was worth him ending up being in the hot seat.
Ooh, a tactic from beyond the grave. Brian, was that revenge for Rebecca's message? Was that a bit spiteful? It was sort of like, oh, I'm going to twist the knife for calling me an actress.
I don't really think Heaven's that clever to really think about a revenge like that, to be fair. I think Heaven's harmless, really. I think she's a bit kooky, she's a bit out there. I know you hate her, but...
Rebecca, is she harmless?
She's a weirdo.
Fine. Different question, for sure.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, why Heaven stayed... I mean, I was talking to you in a green room, he was very nice, but I have to say, watching you on TV, I did think it was a nasty piece of work. I've got to be honest. But I'd rather I said that to you instead of just shouting it at the screen.
There's a lot of yeses coming from... Yeah, you think that's...
That's actually came across,
that's the impression that you got. Obviously not now after playing my fantastic game of Guess Who. Next on the agenda, I think we should talk Heaven's very specific dietary requirements.
I'm eating an egg today, though. Even though I got bad...
Do you know you should eat egg?
God, no. I'm allergic to dairy.
So why do you keep eating stuff you don't...
I don't keep eating it. I ate it yesterday and today.
Why? Why though?
Because I fancied it.
But you say you don't eat it. You're confusing me. I really want us to leave. Straight. Really, really want us to leave.
So, she ate 2 eggs, but she's a vegan. She's very much a vegan. What is she playing at? Has she just lost track of what she said?
Doesn't chocolate have eggs in it, though?
Oh, another loop!
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
Maybe it's carob. You guys, are you fans?
I think she's got dietary problems because of the way she's walking, have you noticed?
She's quite shifty,
There's something
isn't
going
she?
on. But I think when she gets out, she should have her own programme called Knocking on Heaven's Door. And,
Oh, come on.
Every day, you knock on the door. Like that. Knock, 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 knock. Heaven, are you in? Heaven opens up. Hello. And every day...
There's puns galore. There's puns galore. Rebecca, you have...
Then? Well, every day you just see a different mad version of her. One day she eats dairy, the next day she doesn't, you know.
Rebecca, you had a run-in with her about food. Is she obsessed? Is it a kind of a mild obsession she's got?
She eats more than a bodybuilder.
Right, OK. She's a
so
giant.
much.
She is a descendant of a giant, lest we forget.
She's either, Brian was kind about her, she is either a loony, a complete loony,
Right.
or she's just making up any old stuff day by day just for the hell of it.
And then sort of losing track and going like, oh, yeah,
Well, that's what we want
eat an
from a
egg.
good housemate, though, isn't it? We want, like, at the end of the day, her name isn't even Heaven, it's Josephine. What with her? She's not even a real
So
vegan.
either way, we're thinking she's a good housemate, right? Like, it makes good... No?
Too much over the top.
Oh, really?
Way over the top.
Would you get tired of it quite quickly?
That's an understatement.
So why do you think Heaven's still in there and Rebecca's out? Oh, no answer, so I mean...
I don't actually like her, but I think she's good for viewing figures, and she like adds a bit of like...
I'm hearing she's not. She's not really.
Luella Benjamin.
Luella Benjamin. Target reference there.
Heaven's a drama queen, and Rebecca was true all the way through, and I think
It's worked for...
Oh, you got to like that.
Thank you very much.
But why is Rebecca out here then? What was it that people voting... Why did people vote to save Heaven?
I think people voted to save Heaven was because she was more relaxed, whereas Heaven was more in people's faces. And obviously, as people...
You think for entertainment value they decided to keep it?
To see it, yeah.
People want to see a rile people.
I think as well, Rebecca's problem was what we see, you know, the shortened version, 1 hour, was mainly bad things towards Arden.
Yeah.
Where she'll say...
I have heard whispers of that. It has been mentioned, yeah.
You know, she'll say it wasn't like that, Arden knows the truth, which I'm sure, you know, it's probably true, but we never see it, do we?
We don't see the good bits, you think? Okay. Does Heaven think she has... do you think she has more of a claim over the food? I'm obsessed with the food. Because her task was more treacherous than everybody else's. Is that why she's sort of lording it over the house at the moment? Oh, whoa, hello.
Seafood and eat it, do you know
oh,
what I mean?
But I wish we had a band for that one. Yeah, do you think it was brave of her to do the bungee? Surely that was good TV. That was really good of her.
I thought that was absolutely fantastic. You've seen a good, funny kind of side to her instead of this, like, really
She can
kind
be
of
very earnest, can't she?
dominating
Quite
character.
serious.
Yeah, she's a very intense character, kind of alpha female type, and that's why she's causing all these kind of dramas and, you know, really possessive over the food and stuff. So it was good to see a fun side of it.
In the house, did you see that fun side, or was she always sort of quite domineering over?
She was very dominant in the house and very intimidating. And yeah.
Quite manipulating, question mark?
We were both up for eviction. She got an amazing task. I got an awful task. I think there's not so much favouritism, but I think that because she decides she wants to be an outcast, people try to overcompensate to include her more and give her probably more time.
Because she is quite a lone ranger. Well,
she throws that
a lot of the housemates have said that she is hard to connect with. So let's have a look at this.
You come in here to have a bit of a laugh and experience and
That's
enjoy
what it is.
yourself, and
That's what
it's not always about what can I do when I get out, because it's more of it's more about yourself coming in here and what can help you as a person.
That's right, Louise.
Do you know
That's what I come here for. That is
help you as
exactly
a
what I come
person.
here for. Yeah.
Yeah, that says it right. Trev and Simon, is Heaven the ideal person to have a relaxing sauna chat with?
Well, yeah, because
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cool. Does Heaven's spiritual approach?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Does her spiritual approach to life make her a good housemate or just infuriating, Brian?
I think the fact that she's eccentric makes her a good housemate.
She's definitely eccentric.
She's given us something in the day, and I think if we go back to the Biscuit Gate with her becoming an outcast, because of what happened with you and Biscuit Gate with her, you almost saved her from the
For
beginning of the
legal
week
reasons,
before
we
the
can't
nominations.
mention Biscuit Gate.
It was
You saved her, because the moment that you went up against her, then the audience thought, wait a minute, we saw you eat the biscuit as well.
Which I admitted.
Yeah.
Can I
You
clear
ate that
please?
biscuit,
Can I
woman.
clear that up, please?
Yeah, the lawyers are saying yes, you can. Yeah,
Thank
clear
you.
Biscuit Gate.
Okay, we all shared a biscuit. Me and Tom left. She stayed in there. I then went in there, saw her eating more food, come out and told me. I then had to take the flak for her then and had to pretend I didn't say it because she would have wanted to know who told me, and I would have had to tell her that it was Aden.
I definitely followed every step of that. That was very clear. OK, well, I'm glad we cleared that up. I'm glad. After the break, I'll have the latest news from the house, and we'll be talking vaginas. Yes, Mum, you'll be very proud. With one of the country's top experts. You heard me. One love. Welcome back to Bit on the Side, desperately searching for evidence like a sniffer dog with a head cold. Let's check in with the house and see if day is gassed up today, bruv. This is today's news and ting. One of the housemates had an abrupt start to the day, courtesy of a bubbly character. Not Mark for once. Mind your head, Jay.
I'm tired, Jay.
Fucking hell. It's 1 week of weeks off. Who did that? Bastard.
What? What?
What? Fucking cherry here.
Even though newly titled wifey has temporarily left the den's side, fear not, plans are afoot. Start spreading the news.
Me and Bex have a plan.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to New York for Christmas.
That'd be good.
That'd be cool. That's why I'm not too down, because I know I'm gonna see her on the outside.
Last night, you may have noticed that Anton revealed he nominated Rebecca. I'm sure he thought Big Brother would be far too busy to notice. He was wrong.
What the fuck this is, yeah? I don't know what is this another joke? It has to be a joke. Just give me an answer which is valid enough for me just walk off and wear this damn thing on my face. Because it's pissed me off.
Anton, you know your punishment. Put the plaster back on and return to the house until further notice. The diary room door is now
I want to
open.
know why you're not answering my question. You're taking a piss out of me. You are taking a piss. But if you want to take a piss out of me, I'm going to take a piss out of you. Watch how this goes now, yeah? Don't forget that you don't run the show. I run the show. And I'm going to run you. I'm going to own you. You. The man that's sitting right there talking to me right now. Not Big Brother, you. I'm going to own you. Watch. I promise you that now. I'm too intelligent for you. Get a degree.
Oh, get a degree. The Big Brother concerned has since resigned and gone back to university with that advice. Thank you. Today, housemates had to secretly rate each other on their characteristics. As is often the case, Big Brother turned them into chumps.
Anton, please state the category you believe you can beat Mark in.
Intelligence.
Please remove the Velcro to reveal your score in the intelligence category.
Yes!
Maisie, please remove the Velcro to reveal your score in the entertainment category.
Oh!
In your face!
We'll have to see.
Sorry.
No,
so
really?
Sorry!
Okay. What a gracious winner. And finally, before we head over to the sweaty box, the good people of the digital team have been giving the house the auto-tune treatment. This is moving.
I'm ADE and I rock the mic. I'm not talking that. 2011 is the year that I'm in. And I'm just talking about things and I don't know what to say. I'm not talking about love thing. I like things.
If I was going to ask somebody the other day, I'd ask you that.
You're in love with this person?
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward.
What do you think it would be Louise? I think she'll just love someone.
I do wish I saved myself the person I'm going to marry.
I'm a single man. I like girls. I like things. Every other girl wants to do my thing. Every other girl wants to do my thing. I like girls. I like things. I like honey. I like honey. I like things. I like honey. 2011 is the year I get paid. Done now.
Ian, I owe you great thanks because
Yeah.
you were responsible for that sex tape, were you not?
And many other sex tapes, yes.
I think I've seen them, or at least the first two. It sort of went downhill after that. Who else was involved in that?
The music was done by DJ Jazzy
Easy for you to say. We'll
DJ
Google.
Joe Garvey, who's one of our digital team.
A multi-talented gent.
Well,
have you personally learnt any love lessons from the housemates?
I've learned quite a bit from the housemates. I've learned that the way to a girl's heart is to basically follow her around for 2 weeks.
It works. We have empirical evidence
Yeah.
that works. Most importantly, what has been happening in the house since we've been on air?
Well, you're not going to believe this.
Probably not.
Mark and Jay have decided, there's no two ways about it, they've decided to have a wanking competition.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, I don't have any intellectual questions about...
Well, no.
I can't really intellectualise that.
But my money's on Jay. I think he's going to win.
He's got the kind of the stamina, I imagine.
He has the stamina, the speed, the strength, the heart to be a winner.
Yeah, he does. All of the above. How do you know that?
I've just been watching a lot of Big Brother.
Clearly, very clear.
Of Big Brother.
What else is going on in the house with the girls? Perhaps there seems to be a lot of hanging around behind.
Well,
I love that we've just got this on loop in the background. Just a bit of bump and grind. That's nice, isn't it? That's really nice.
There was a bit of a party in the house earlier, but to be honest, the wanking has overtaken.
Very much overtaken.
It's overshadowed everyone.
Have you got any results? You've got some exclusives about
I've got some stats about the task. As you know, the housemates had to rate each other in various categories such as attractiveness, intelligence, and I just wanted to know what Rebecca thinks of some of the ratings. For example, Arden, 26% for attractiveness.
Higher or lower?
Higher, 100.
Oh,
how
she
about,
had to say that.
How about Anton, 53% for honesty?
Oh. She actually spat on me there. That was genuine spit.
Genuine spit.
How about, you might like this one, Heaven, 12% for popularity.
That's quite high. I expected lower.
One more stat from you, Ian, please.
Jay, 76% popularity.
Really?
I think he's more popular. Surely I think he's going to go far.
The things he says about women are unbelievable.
Unbelievable,
Let's
and
not go into
a lot
that
of
here.
women in Newcastle must be outraged. Each year, millions, well, thousands of people audition to be part of Big Brother. Feast your eyes on this clip of a certain someone who somehow slipped the net. I hold my hands up. We sometimes make the wrong call.
I'm the YouTube celebrity, Queen of Vagina. I sing about sex a lot. And in America, I'm a household name. I'm gonna show you my genitalia. I am Queen of Vagina, Queen of Vagina.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio, Queen of Vagina. Entrance, can I say? My first question is, how do you crown yourself as a royal of vaginas? Is there an audition? Do you have an application form? What's the process?
Yeah, I had sex with a lot of boys when I was young.
Right,
Yeah,
OK,
so
simple as that. Easy peasy. How many times a day do you think you probably say vagina on average? I mean, you've increased mine by about 50-fold, I'd say, just today alone.
Maybe thousands.
Thousands of times a day.
And I say dickies as well. I say penises as well.
Penises and dickies. Good. It's quite a vocab. Are you disappointed that you didn't get on the show?
Yeah, I am.
What do you think? What kind of character would you be in the house?
I would have spiced up everything in the house.
I don't doubt that. Who do you think you would have got on with?
I think every one of them.
Every one of them, particularly the people with vaginas, I imagine.
Yeah.
A real draw there.
Yeah.
Well, this seems like the ideal. I mean, I can't really take you completely seriously as you are framed in a large, squishy, sort of inflatable vagina. But anyway, that seems like the ideal place to wrap up tonight's show. I'll see you at 10 p.m. tomorrow night on 5 Star for red hot game show action with Rebecca and Victor. But now, to sing us out, it's the Regina of Vagina, the Queen of Vagina, everybody.
Show you my genitalia. Oh, I'm gonna show you my genitalia. Hey, I'm gonna show you my Jenny. I'm gonna show you my Jenny. I'm gonna show you my genitalia. Oh, shaky, 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 bum bum. Shaky, 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 bum bum. Men wanna see my bum bum. Men wanna see my nipples. Men are stupid. I don't even respect them. I use men to have sex. I use them, I leave them. I am very promiscuous. I use men, I leave them. Oh, my name is promiscuous. My name is promiscuous. Oh, men are good for money, sex, and their BBUK. I am Queen of Vagina. Vagina, vagina, vagina.